Hello and welcome to another What Sold video. I went ahead and did a combo 2-week one on this because I haven't had a lot of sales, and so I just decided to wait and do a combo video for the weeks of August 6th through August 12th, and then the week of August 13th through August 19th. And my name is Trisha, and I am an online reseller, and I sell on eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, and Thredup. And so for the first week of August 6th through the 12th, I had 8 sales. 1 was on Etsy, 5 were on eBay, and 2 were on Poshmark. So let's go ahead and take a look at those sales real quick. And I'll do a little describing of each item, and then at the end of the week I'll do the totals with the costs and sales. So first up is this Etsy sale. This was a really nice mug, very primitive looking in it, with the glazing and the painting on it. It was marked 92 on the bottom, and this was from 1992. It sold for $24, and you can see that the handle was really thick, but you can see the kind of styling that was used. And why I kind of used the word primitive in describing, you can see it had a really nice base on it, and even the inside had a very primitive look to it. But I really liked the bunny that was on the front. I thought that was really well done. And then on to my eBay sales. One thing I want to mention with the 5 eBay sales that I had, 2 of them were sold through promoted listings, and I do put a 2% promoted listing on probably 99% of the items that I sell. And so 2 of the 5 did sell through that. Also want to mention that the buyer pays shipping on my sales. And so up first are this set of 4 kitchen towels that had this cute kind of chicken design right here. Kind of a mustardy yellow, and then the back kind of had the print in reverse. It did have the little hanging hooks on it down here. They were made in Belgium, and they were 100% cotton. And I did put out an offer to likers, and so this sold for $16.99. Next up are these new tag Worthington career trousers. They were a size 18W. And I did take a picture of the tags and buttons and everything to show that they were new at tags. And on these, I ended up sending out an offer, taking another 10% off offer to likers. So they did sell for $11.60. And these ended up shipping with a padded flat rate mailer because they were over a pound to ship. Up next is this really cute sleeveless top by Ginger G. Had that kind of high-low feature on it. Really had these cute skull and crossbones on it, paired with this very pretty feminine lace. I really liked the contrasting style on that. And these sold for the sale price. I was running a 15% off sale at the time, and this item sold for $12.74, and this did sell through a promoted listing. Another sleeveless top, this one by Lush. This was a size medium. Oh, I forgot to mention that this one was a size small. And back to Lush. This was a size medium. This was really pretty because the back was all black mesh, and then the front had this beautiful floral pattern to it. Really nice styling. I ended up taking a best offer of $10 on this one, and this one also sold through a promoted listing. And the last eBay item that sold that week was this Wish sea salt. It's like a shaving kit, travel kit, 3 items. Excuse me, losing my voice there. 3 items for shaving. And grab a little drink there. I ended up getting this in a FabFitFun something or other. And I wasn't going to use it and didn't really have any interest in my friends and family. So I went ahead and sold it. I'm mostly looking on these types of items just to kind of cover my costs on them. And so I did take a best offer of $7 on this one. And then I had 2 Poshmark sales. And one was this handmade in Turkey towel that was 100% cotton. And it was a very nice towel, just didn't quite fit into kind of the style that I am trying to transition to. And so I did end up selling this for $11. It was very nice. It was 20 by 30, so it was a really good size, kind of larger than a typical hand towel, but really, really well made. And then the last sale I had for this week was this pair of men's gray 501 button fly jeans that sold for $17. And so for the week of August 6th through August 12th, 2020, for the 8 sales I had, my cost of goods was $18, which I had annual averaged to $2.25 an item. My fees were $20.95. My total sales were $110.33 with a profit of $79.09. Again, I am very thankful for every sale, always hoping for more. And trying to do more, offers to likers and stuff. I am just not I'm having a lot of people looking, a lot of people liking. I'm hoping that people are just being very optimistic and flagging things for future purchases. That's what I'm hoping. I'll go with that. So let's talk about the week of August 13th through August 19th, 2020. I had 9 sales. 4 of them were eBay sales, 5 were Poshmark sales, and 1 of the eBay items sold through the 2% promoted listing that I do. So the first item up for eBay is this really cute pair of Naughty Monkey pumps. They had a very high 5.5 or 5-inch heel on them. They were a suede mustard yellow and had this really cute reptile print at the toe. And the back of the heels, this was fun because they were like studded. And they were in pretty decent shape. They'd definitely been worn, but were in good shape. And these ended up selling, I took a best offer of $10 on these. And again, on eBay items, the buyer does pay shipping on these. Next up is this Bobo top. This was a Swiss dot style. It was fairly sheer. I would definitely wear like a tank or something underneath it, but it did have a really nice Swiss dot detailing. Long sleeves, just a nice casual top. And this one I took a best offer of $9 on. This ECI New York cold shoulder, which was a little hard to demonstrate, but I tried to demonstrate on my little mannequin. Cold shoulder top was a size extra large. Oh, and I forgot, I'm sorry. The shoes were a 7.5, and the Swiss dot top was a size small. This was a size extra large, and it did have, what did it have? It had a TJ Maxx kind of sticker on it. So it was kind of new with tag. I didn't really put new with tag. I wasn't comfortable really promoting it that way. But I did take a best offer of $15 on this one. And then my last eBay sale was this very small 4.25 inch tall vase that came in the original box. Um, I'm going to say it probably had been used, but it was very clean. It was just nice that it came in the original box. There's a little Waterford mark on it. And I believe, yeah, I did take a picture of the box itself. But it's very, very nice, very clean vase if it had been used. Um, the little pictures of it. And this one, I took an offer of $18 on it, and this one is the one that sold through the promoted listing. And now on to Poshmark, where I had 5 sales. The first one here was a bundle. This necklace, this was a wishbone necklace right here on a silver chain. It was by the brand Sterling Forever, and it did come with all of the documentation. It had never been worn because I had received this and was just not quite my style of necklace, so I was looking for a new home for that and happy to find a good home for that. And it was bundled with this Tommy Hilfiger olive green pullover sweater. It had the cute little Tommy Hilfiger mark right there. And both of those together sold for $27.20. Because that was on my Poshmark bundles. I have it set up that if you purchase 2 or more items, it will automatically take off 15%. And so that's how it came up with $27.20 on that. Next up is this lavender. The brand is Filthy Etiquette. It was 100% cotton, but it kind of had maybe a little more of like a linen type feel to it, with this nice little texturing that they put in there. It was a very, very clean. Again, this one maybe had been worn, probably not, because it was in very nice shape. I did take an offer of $8 on it. These Antigua, a golf skirt, had the nice little shorts here underneath the skirt, which had this cute little panel in the front to allow some nice movement in there. And I did take an offer of $14. And on this pair, I did give a $2.12 shipping discount on. And these were a size 8. And oh yeah, the Tommy Hilfiger was a size large. Although it was, I would imagine it was kind of a small large, which is why I do include, like especially on tops, I do like across, I call it pit to pit. It's just the easiest measurement to kind of give that chest type region. I do include the hem width because when I purchase online, I like to know this measurement, how it's going to fit across hips. And then I did include the length, and I do include here like the sleeve length also. Those are the kind of standard measurements I do on pretty much all the tops, and I think I even try to do on all the jackets also. Because again, that helps clear up a lot of questions that people will have about the fit of items. And then the last item that sold, probably my favorite item that I had picked up in a long time, was this really cute beaded. These were like really large. I'm not even sure they were plastic. If they were plastic, they were a different type of plastic. They were very, very hard. It would be, you would have to do a lot of work to try to break one of these. They were extremely hard, but the entire purse was covered with them, and they were really, really cute. Here is a picture I'll show you really quickly of the end of it, and both ends look like this. It was well made. Everything was definitely going to stay in place. There were a couple of the buttons had a little bit of dark spots on them. So I'd imagine this purse had been worn a couple of times, but nothing that would detract from it. And I accepted a best offer of $20 on this one. Yeah, if I ever find anything like this again, very unique looking, I'm definitely going to pick that up again, because that was a lot of fun to find that one. And so those were my sales for the past 2 weeks. So for this last week of the August 13th through the 19th, my cost of goods was $20.25. My fees were $28.20. Sales were $121.20, and my profit was $82.24. So keep hoping for, a little more economic recovery so that people feel a little more free to spend just a little more money. I'm glad that there are still people making really good purchases out there, and really glad that I have at least had these in sales. And I will be including Thredup again, with waiting for some boxes and kits and stuff to process. I am very close to getting sales again, and so I will be including those items in my count. And that is about it. So again, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those behind, and appreciate a like on your way out. And if you enjoy this type of video, please consider subscribing to my channel as sales increase. Hopefully I will be doing these weekly again. And again, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.